Hi everyone, Giona here, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 1130 of the One Piece manga. It came out last night, but like work and everything. But today we're going to be reading it. But before that, big announcement about One Piece. I have seen it that the anime is going on break until April. Like, that's crazy. That's 6 months of technically no anime, which is, I think, is good. It gives them time to like prepare for Egghead going into Elbaf, especially. I think that would be great because they've never done it before and they're always trying to like release something every week, and that's hard, right? And now they're really catching up to the anime. And that's actually the reason why I stopped doing reactions to the anime, because I'm also doing like manga reactions, and it felt like I just read that, but now I'm watching it in the anime already, and it's like, I don't know, it's it's too redundant for me. And so now that I have some episodes that I have not seen yet, although I know what's going to happen because I read the manga, I'm thinking of going back into doing like anime reactions. So we'll see about that depending on the schedule and my health. But I want to do that. And while the anime episodes are actually technically on break, they are gonna release like a remastered version of Fishman Island. If you don't know this, Fishman Island is actually my favorite arc. But I do agree that there are some parts of it that was dragged and was not needed, especially for the fights. But from what I've read, this one, because Fishman Island is 58 episodes, but this one is going to be 21 episodes. So they're really going to cut it, and maybe it's going to be closer to the manga. And I'm really excited for that because I love Fishman Island, and this is going to be a remastered version too. So technically, the visuals would be better than what it was. I mean, not that the Fishman Island arc was bad visually, but if it's going to be better, then why not? So I'm probably going to react to that as well. I'm actually so excited because it's been a while. Like, Fishman Island is really good, but it's been a while. So I'm thinking of doing that as well. Then I would have more One Piece content. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm only doing like manga right now. That's the only thing that time allowed me to do so far. But because there's like more content coming out that I can actually watch, then, like, we'll watch it. So now to the manga chapter. I have seen the title, so I already know, and I'm really intrigued because it said Prince, accursed, was it? Yeah, the accursed prince, and now I'm like, Loki? But then the guy that we saw last time was not Loki, right? But we'll see. Okay, I'm looking at the cover page. Yamato. Oh no. I was like, who's that? It's just a bag. Oh, somebody took the sword. Oh no. Guys, wakey wakey. Someone steals the katana while they sleep. It's an actual hand, so I'm assuming it's someone from Wano, or at least it's human. We only see a shadow or like a silhouette of the hand, but it's the one that took the katana. Just judging from the size, I'm thinking it's someone bigger, as big as Yamato, probably. Why are you guys just sleeping out in the open? Where's Shinobu? Anybody. Anyway, that makes it interesting because then there's something more to the cover story, right? Okay. Listen. Oh, okay, we're back to the Viking ship. Listen up, warriors. It's Frankie. I miss Frankie. Oh, I've also heard about what happened. So Yao is not gonna be the voice actor for Frankie anymore. What my sister told me was he got a stroke. So, like, that's really sad, but I'm just glad he's alive, It's sad that he can't be voicing Frankie anymore, but he has to think of his health. So, all good, all good. We're calling off the search. What? Wait, Frankie's saying that they're calling off the search? We ain't found squat after all this searching, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Of course, it'll be fine. They have Luffy. The Giants are so shocked. Like, you guys are already giving up. So, in this ship, we have Frankie, Robin, and Jinbei, right? You can bet your ass they're alive. Thanks for looking. I miss them. I miss Frankie so much. He's like, yeah, guys, thank you for looking, but we think they're fine. And he's not even worried about the Sunny. That's right. We'll just wait for them on Elbaf. They'll make their way there. Yeah, we've done all we can. Even my shark network is worn out. We appreciate your efforts. Oh, Brooke's here too. Sorry, Brooke. We're also out of food. Let's not starve ourselves to death. But I'm dead already. Oh, he didn't make that joke? Come on, Brooke. I see. I'm sure it'll be fine if their crew says so. It's decided. Set course for Elbaf, you slimy oafs. Yeah, let's toast our homecoming. But boss, we're out of food and booze. Gahahahaha. It's huge! Why is it snowing now? Check out this tree. It's gonna be thousands of years old, right? Meow. So they got out, right? It's not just that one. They're all so big. Is this a mountain? It's freaking cold here. Look, there's a super long rope bridge leading to like some ominous shadow up in the sky. Why is it so? They got out of the room. They busted through the wall and now it's snowing. Is this... I don't know if it's still part of like that game, but like that made up world, or this is the actual like outside world. This place is so vast. It's making me dizzy. Giants are crossing the bridge. Hide. Giants are crossing the bridge. So I'm assuming this is like life size now. Oh, these are like Hyrdin's people. I remember them from the cover page. I don't get Hyrdin. Why'd he let that crack Pat join the crew in the first place? So that's part of their crew? Oh my gosh. Who? This girl is like, she was in the Linden flashback, right? It's cause he's a skilled navigator. Oh, that's their navigator. Creek. New giant pirates. Ship's doctor. Jerd. She's the ship doctor. Okay. Goldberg is a cook. I like Goldberg. He seems like a nice guy. I can't stand him. They may call Loki the shame of Elbaf, but he deserves that title even more. So that's not Loki, right? Because she says the shame of Elbaf is Loki, but that guy, their navigator, deserves that title even more. Rodo probably wouldn't mind you calling him that. Rodo, that's the name of the guy. Dangerd, Jerd, are you not cold? You're sure of what you saw, Piper? His crow was carrying a small ship, right? Hoot! Oh my gosh, I just realized that this owl is probably huge. We're meant to arrest intruders, but Rodo keeps smuggling in intruders of his own. And they're the straw hats. He got the straw hats. Get back, Luffy. But they look like nice people. They are nice people. They are a part of your, like, what do you call this? That crew. His fleet. His grand fleet. These are part of your grand fleet. We'll let Elder Yadul know as soon as we find them. That's the other old giant that remained because they killed Yorul, right? Like the other guy. Fallbeard? I can't remember the name. Did you guys hear that? They said Elbaf. We finally made it. I never thought I'd see such a giant Sanji! She is so pretty though, so I get you, Sanji. Hey, over Luffy's already like, yeah! But guys, they mentioned Hyrodin. Like, you should know. Moron. Didn't you hear them? They're looking for intruders. Probably our imagination, right? So that guy is like Rodo is actually a part of Hyrodin's crew. That's crazy. Rodo, you there? Wow, it's shaking. It's so long. We better hurry. We'll have nowhere to go if more come. This was made for giants. The gaps are too big. Keep going, Nami. I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time. Come on, Usopp. Shut up. You get used to it. This is just a trial. A trial to prove we're worthy warriors. Oh no, that wasn't... Keep going, Nami. I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time. Oh, that was Chopper. Never mind. Nami is riding Chopper. You get used to it. But Chopper, you are a reindeer. The forest below us is full of huge wolves. Oh my gosh, and everything's huge here. Like, those wolves are probably just huge. What's wrong, Luffy? You feel that? I'm getting goosebumps. What you mean? Maybe you're just cold, boy. What does he mean he's getting goosebumps? Or is Loki coming? I want to see Loki. We can't go see, right? Then you can't go either. All forests from now on are off limits. That was so funny. Sanji's holding Zoro because he's gonna go into the forest and get lost. I heard something back in the block country too. A roar. It's gonna be coming from down there. A roar. Ah, Luffy. Luffy jumps and says, I'm going on ahead. What? Of course he does. Hey, Luffy, this is nothing to Usopp the brave warrior. Usopp's still like just holding onto the ropes. Where are you going? The wolves are down there. You guys know. Luffy. That's Luffy, of course. It says what? We attacked Egghead. Oh, let's go, Morgans! According to the morning paper, why would they lie like that? Yeah, it probably said that Luffy killed Vegapunk. Of course. They're not going to say that the Gorosei went there and like ruined everything. They're not going to say that. It's too small to make out. It's a tiny newspaper. I'll read it out loud. The giant warrior pirates have awoken after a century-long absence. They set Egghead ablaze with Emperor Straw Hat Luffy. The captains of this legendary crew, Brogy, the Red Ogre, and Dory, the Blue Ogre, have received new bounties of 1.8 billion berries apiece. Apiece! Oh my gosh. So they're worth 3.6 billion now. They used to be just 100 million each, right? 1.8 billion. Can you imagine? And they're technically under Luffy? Yo. 1.8 billion. They change our bounties. 1.8 billion? We didn't intend on making a comeback. They just went there to help Luffy. Your bounties used to be only 100 million. That's quite a jump. I know. Prices would have changed a great deal in the last 100 years. Inflation. This amount seems reasonable for you, captains. They're also blaming Luffy for Vegapunk's murder. Of course. Luffy, the picture of Luffy has like an X on it. They're always changing their narrative. Of course, it's the news. What did you expect? Wahahaha. So you guys killed me, huh? Lilith. Shut up. We fought tooth and nail to save you. When was this taken? The World Economic Journal. somehow always gets their scoop, even on Egghead. Whoever took this picture probably got a handsome reward. Who took it? Absalom? Absalom's still alive? Wait, Absalom died. Did he? He died, right? But he was taking pictures for the World Economic before he was killed. Hey, when Luffy turns into that freedom form of his, does he normally get this mark on his arm? That's what I'm saying. Not sure. He was hopping around too much for me to see. It seems off. Vivi! 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 Yo! I just got goosebumps! Yo! It was Vivi. Yo! Morgan's agreed to this? It's Vivi. It's Vivi. It's telling you that Vivi is here. She is with Morgans. Oh gosh! And the people... That's why. You know, like when they got separated, people were like, oh, these guys who got taken, they're the ones who were on the ship when they did like the thing with like the X mark on them. And that's why people were theorizing that, oh, Vivi's coming back. Like, she's gonna be in the picture again. Yo, you guys are right. This is Vivi. I was like, why does he have an X mark? Like, there's no freaking way. Okay. These people don't know. Robin might. She might. His arm is blurry, but the mark is crystal clear. Right? So they added the X mark after they added it to the picture. It wasn't a part of what they were taking a picture of. Why worry about it? It just seems familiar. Robin, of all people, you should remember, girl. So Straw Hat is officially on a similar standing as Red Hair, right? Oh gosh, it's Vivi. It's Vivi. Vivi! Come to us in Elbaf. Even that whippersnapper of ours, Hayruddin, is under your umbrella, I hear. That rambunctious brat is the king's own... Wait! You can't just drop that on us. And what? So Hayruddin is a prince. Is he the cursed prince, or are we talking about Loki here? I just assumed that Loki is an only child. Because, you know, I just assumed. But in like the Lin... Oh, wait. Because Hayruddin was in a Lin flashback. And he was like, I'm gonna kill her, I'm gonna kill her. After she killed Yorul. And he was just there. And I just assumed he's like a normal, you know, regular neighborhood kid. Yo, that rambunctious brat is the king's own kid, you know. Really? Frank is like, really? He wanted to come fetch you himself, but we had seniority. Oh, that's cute. Besides, someone's gotta keep an eye out for trouble in Elbaf. Trouble? It started back while captains were missing. See, Elbaf has another prince. When he was born, they called him the Cursed Prince. Okay, that's Loki probably. He's devoted himself to darkness, and a few years ago he was sentenced to crucifixion. He tried to flee, but we warriors all came together to catch him. By saying he's devoted himself to darkness, does that mean that he was just a sad kid, or they meant like he's like satanic? Why is he being crucified? I would assume they would do that for someone who had a crime. What? All the warriors of Elbaf? His name wouldn't happen to be Loki. Yeah, he's not right in the head. You see, there's a legendary devil fruit said to be passed down through the royal family. His desire to eat it was so great that he killed his own father, King Harold. Dang. Oh, so that he could get the fruit. That's probably his crime. There's a legendary devil fruit. But Hydrodin was saying that because he wanted the flame fruit, right? That's why he joined like a Dressrosa Colosseum thing. And he said, can you imagine a giant with a devil fruit? Like, that's crazy. Why would he say that if his family, like the royal family, gets a fruit passed down like from generation to generation? Why would he say that? Like, can you imagine that? Like, what do you call this? A giant with a fruit when the royal family has the fruit. Like, what? That's why we won't let the accursed prince loose again. If Loki ever does escape, it'll be the end of everything. So, he's ashamed of Elbaf. I feel like they're over exaggerating things here. I'm assuming he's gonna be a cutie. 'Cause like, he likes Lola. And he was willing to forget what happened with Big Mom as long as he can marry Lola. I don't know, he just came off as like this sweet guy to me. But the stuff that they're saying, it's like he killed his own father to get the fruit. Like, what kind of fruit is it? Is that him? Just there? Wait! He actually has a thing, the Loki thing. I mean, from the movies. But I did not imagine him to look like this. Yo, he looks so cool though. Luffy found him right away. Dude, this guy was going after Lola. Did he get the fruit though? He's so cool. What the heck? I did not imagine him to look like this. Because like that silhouette that he had when it was Whole Cake Island. He was just like this. How do you... He's like oblong. And it was just like sad. Like, Lola, marry me. That's just always how I imagined Loki to look like. Oh my god. Yo, he looks so cool. So he's sitting down. That's his legs. He has like some Kaido-like tattoo. Is that a beard? He has long hair. Is that his hair in the back too? Like curly hair. I like curly hair. Stop! Stop! Anyway. Why did you say that out loud? Anyway. Whew! He has his hair kind of like braided. Oh, dang. He's chained up, but he's smiling. It's reminiscent of the D's. Does he not have eyes? Because it's like bandaged up. But he's smiling. Yo, it's such a awesome picture. It's a double page spread. And like this, I'm assuming it's Loki. It has to be Loki, right? They haven't said anything yet. There's like no Oda box. But he's tied up in the snow. Yo, dang, this would look so good in the anime. Luffy standing there looking at him like, Gosh, this looks so good. I can't get over it. I was just so shocked. What? Oh, dang. Oda should be proud of this drawing. It looks so good. Even just the details on the chains. Oh, gosh. And he says, state your name. His tongue is out. I don't know if it's a long tongue, like a snake tongue or something. I'm Luffy, the man who's gonna be king of the pirates. Oh gosh. King? Where is this place? Who are you? You'd think that, okay, there's this really big guy strapped up to a tree. I'm assuming it's a tree or a wall. And he's obviously a prisoner of some sort. And you just go up to him and be like, yo, who are you? Luffy. Of course, Luffy would do that. It's another double page spread. I can just see it. This is Warland, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. We are here. They say it is the birthplace of war. It is the birthplace of war. How beautiful is that? That tree is so darn big. God. Yo! Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Elbaf. It's not an F. It's a PH. It's shaking again. So they're in the bottom part right now. It's almost like Punk Hazard with like differences in climate. Cause like the bottom part, so it's a tree. There's a really big tree. And so it's a sea, and then the just mountains down in the bottom where like the roots are, and then it goes up, and there's like more like branches, I would say branches and like leaves of the tree, and there's a middle part, and I would assume that's like the village part of Elbaf. It doesn't look oh no, it kind of does. Never mind. I was gonna say it didn't look like this when Big Mom was here, but no, the stuff that we saw probably where they left her was this like mountainous region where Luffy is right now. Yeah, we can see like the castle there. That's why there's like a bridge going up, because it goes up to the village, and that's where it is. There's like a huge sword right there, like an Excalibur right there, like in the middle, the side of the middle part of the tree. And yeah, I can just imagine how big this tree is, because this is like giant island. Dang, we're just looking at it like zoomed out right now. It already looks amazing. Yo. And then the tree just goes all the way up. Like, they are on a tree. Like, the bottom part is an island, yes, but like their village is up there, like in the middle of a tree. Yo, this is so cool. This is Warland, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. They say it is the birthplace of war. That makes sense though, with them being very prideful as warriors. Is that water? Like, I was looking at it, I'm like, clouds, yeah. But there's like white stuff that comes from the tree, and it just spills down. It's water. It has to be water. Yo, I'm so excited to see how Elbaf works. Like, how can it be like right in the middle of the tree? Is it just branches? Do they have, or it just had soil like right in the middle of it? It's so cool. There's a rainbow there too. Wow, it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Elbaf. I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Loki. Everything's gone crazy. So, oh my gosh. Am I too excited for this now? Now this feels like Elbaf. I mean, like, it feels like a new arc, right? Like, I mean, other stuff was pretty cool. Like, you know, like the Lego stuff. It was cute and all that. But this! Yo. Oh my gosh. Yo! I'm actually so excited for this. And Loki, I did not imagine Loki would look like this. He looks so darn cool. But, and he's crazy. I just assumed, you know what? I'm dumb. I just assumed that we're going to go into Elbaf. And it's going to be a breeze, you know. And we're going to see Loki, but Loki's nice. I just assumed Loki's nice. But dang. I don't know. Like, Lola didn't want to marry this guy? He seems pretty cool, but he is crazy, and I have problems. Why does he have to look so cool, man? Come on. Dang, I don't know why I'm really attracted to this guy, but I don't know. Gosh, he looks so darn good, though. I haven't even seen his eyes. Does he have eyes? Did they just cover his eyes? Maybe it has something to do with the devil fruit. I'm assuming now that he has the devil fruit. He's tied up. But he's crazy. Like, he's tied up here in a cold country. And he's, like, just smiling. And is very loud. I would say very loud because he's, like, just yelling this out, I assume. But he says he's the sun god. But I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Does that mean Luffy will bring about the end of the world? I would assume yes. Because then, because you know, they said when the One Piece is found, there's going to be like this really big war. And Luffy's going to find the One Piece. And there's going to be a big war. It would end something. Somehow, it would at least end the war that it created. But bring about the end of the world. The sun god would. But he is saying that he is the sun god that would do it. I mean, he is crazy. So, because I mean, even the giants right now, they all believe that Luffy is the sun god because they all believe in Nika. Now, I don't know, is Loki going to be an ally or is he going to be the villain? I don't think they would introduce a villain like this. He's interesting, though. He's interesting. I'd give him that. And attractive. But I don't know. What's with me? Stop! Anyway. Loki. Lola, why did you not want to marry this guy? He is crazy, though. And he's big. Like, I get it. It's going to be hard. But what? He looks so cool. I cannot. Let me just look at his picture one again. Yo, his tattoos look so good. Oh my gosh. He's shirtless, isn't he? He is. How is he surviving in the cold? He's wearing pants though, right? Yeah, he's wearing pants, like whole pants. Like tight pants. And then he's wearing like boots, like tall boots. Yeah, there's a hat. Like a Loki hat. Yo, Elbaf looks so good. I'm gonna cry. Yo, and they're looking at it from like, they're in Elbaf, and so they're not really seeing this, but dang, how good it looks like. It's just looking at like the whole island. Well, Robin's gonna see this. Robin, Frankie, Jinbei, and Brooke would see this. Like this view when they get here. 2-week break! Why? Why you do this to us? Why 2 weeks? No. You know what? Oda deserves this. After this chapter, he deserves... Oh, chapter notes. Elbaf versus Elbaf. To be transparent, Elbaf was officially Romanized for the first time in a Japanese source at the end of this chapter. However, we've chosen not to update our spelling from Elbaf at this time, as revising all our previous chapters would be a daunting task. Additionally, we don't view this as an urgent plot-relevant change. Unlike Raftel becoming Laugh-Tale, we also expect Elbaf to remain more popular, as PH is an unconventional choice here, and the fanbase has long associated Elbaf with Fable. It's important to note that this romanization wasn't from Oda's artwork, like the spellings on bounty posters, but is indeed a graphic made during Jump's lettering phase. Such graphics have been inconsistent in the past. For example, names like Shiryu were later changed to Shiryu, and Reverie was once rendered as Lev Eli. Furthermore, since Elbaf had no prior official romanization, it seems probable that the editorial staff simply deferred to their international partner's spelling. In conclusion, we see room for doubt and believe it would be premature to change your spelling without further consideration. Okay, that's fine. I do like the Elbaf with an F more just because of the fable part of it. But, I mean, it's kind of fably, but dang, I really like how they say it is the birthplace of war. It looks so darn it looks so darn good. I'm gonna cry. Yo, I'm excited for the whole adventure that we're gonna have in this island. Let's go. I'm all for it. And our boy would be here too. Loki looks so good though. What the heck? Okay, I gotta end this and just stare at Loki more. Let me know what you thought of this chapter down below. Oh, you know what? One more thing. With the inconsistencies in the other chapter where like Luffy doesn't have an axe, Luffy has an axe, Luffy has a different weapon and all that, I still think that it's not a mistake because there were so many of it. With Oda being very focused on details, I don't think he would make that many mistakes. So I'm still gonna hold on to that and try to think of what it could be, like why, because like it would feel like a waste if that was just a mistake after calling stuff RPG. You know, like I just thought it would be like a glitchy fruit or something, but we'll see how it goes. I wonder if Hyrule here. Anyway, I'll end this. Let me know what you thought of this chapter down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.